This is my true love recon tools for women. Help y'all survey the land and survey the atmosphere around. So these tools are to help you see patterns. They're not the end all be all, so if this kicks up any anxiety, do not be discouraged. So first and foremost, I'll say the cliche and most obvious thing, the thing that's beat over our heads and back over and over again. True love is self-love. Now let's get a little bit more evidence and patterns that are in plain sight and easy to see, just in case you're anything like me on this journey and process of really understanding what authentic self-love is, and sometimes may get tripped up. And if you are on that journey of like authentic self-love, not self-love based on what the matrix has taught you to be, then I want you to understand that it is a process, not an event. So keep up the good work. So this message is especially for my awakened, and specifically for my unawakened authentic leaders, guides, and earth angels. So any relationship that has what I called the matrix as the foundation will fail or be unsatisfying, even if it's meant to be. So even if you're meant to be with somebody, if it's based on matrix, it's going to fail or separate or break up at some point. Doesn't mean that you're going to stay that way, but it's a good chance that those things are going to happen if the things are based on the matrix. And when I say the matrix, I do mean like programming, socialization, generational curses that are in place because of the matrix, and so on and so forth. So keep in mind that relationships are used to help us acquaint ourselves to a more authentic version of ourselves when we let them. So in the matrix, everything in this particular matrix that I'm speaking of is made to keep us from going within, where the true power is, and where self-love is. And it's created to keep you looking outside of yourself. So if we're being trained to constantly seek outside of ourselves and give our power away, it's very possible at some point, if you build something with someone that has power in it or not, whoever is still has that matrix mindset will most likely give that power away due to deep programming. So if they can't keep their own power within themselves, then they're not prepared, nor do they have the know-how on how to keep the power within a partnership. So understand that if you are getting to know somebody and they are of, the matrix, they don't have the know-how to make a partnership truly work in an honorable way. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about what I mean about the matrix. These are things that you should notice. You have to notice whoever it is that you're speaking with, getting to know, because you can see this right away. So you don't even have to waste your time. So things you have to notice is how their relationship to the matrix is what you're actually looking at. Okay. So is your interest overly impressed, swayed, fascinated, dazzled, gratified, disturbed, emotional, impassioned, captivated, or spellbound by TV, movies, video games, porn, or public figures? Okay, so it's saying, are they spellbound and impressed by illusions and manipulations? It's quite possible they are easily manipulated and can be manipulated out of doing what's right for themselves, which is self-love. So they certainly can't maintain true love for another, which would be you or us. So